What's up guys, in this video we will go over on how many units you should order for a new product that you are planning to launch in 2020. I will also talk about the new restriction that Amazon released recently and announced that you can only send 200 units to Amazon warehouse. This is really a big limit to us as a private label sellers because you need to have enough units to really start ranking. And I'm also going to talk about the strategy that I'm using now in my Amazon FBA business that is actually allowing me to order smaller quantities, so I'm not really risking myself getting stuck with a lot of inventory or a lot of items for an item that it might be a failure. Let's start. Okay guys, my name is Tomer from sourcingmonster.com. Welcome to another video, and if it's your first time here and you want to learn more on how you can create your own brand, selling private label products and creating a scalable income from anywhere in the world, start now by subscribing to the channel and click the bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Now, it was long time ago that I didn't really share and showed my numbers, and I think that now it's the time just before Q4. Again, I had ups and downs during this year. If you watch the first video this year, it was around 80k the last 30 days. Just was the beginning of the year before the pandemic. Things was up and down, and obviously I'm launching so many new products, and I will talk and explain why I didn't really double my numbers yet. But still, I'm happy, I'm grateful for what I have right now, but I'm always striving to make more, to grow more, and really be on top of my numbers and try to scale as aggressively as I can. And let me show you now the numbers. It's 1 o'clock here in Florida. The day started a little slow with 63 sales, and for the last 30 days we got 122k. That's revenue, of course, not profit. Now let me refresh so you can see the real numbers. Okay, so not showing you these numbers to brag or anything like that, just to give you motivation to what is possible. This is like a year and a half, or I would say like 20 months of me selling private label products on Amazon. Let's jump straight to the topic of this video on how many units you should order for a new item that you are planning to launch in 2020. I'll share and explain what I do with the last 10 items that I launched, and I launched 10 in the last I would say 3 months. And I'm planning to launch another 5-6 by the end of the year. I'm very aggressive with my strategy. Now I'm changing and tweaking a little bit things because I don't want to go after items that are around $20 anymore. I want to really grow without so many items, because it doesn't really change. The only difference between launching a product that costs, let's say, or selling for like $60 than an item that I'm selling for $20, it's just the capital that you need and the initial investment. But now I'm in a point that I have enough profits, enough money that is coming from the business that I can go after these big sharks. And to be honest, when you go after this item, in theory, of course, you can make more and launch less products. And for me, launching product, big one like a small one, it doesn't really matter, because I have to do the photos, I have to do the bullets, the copywriting, I have to talk with suppliers. It's the same effort that is taking you to launch a small product or less expensive item than an item that costs a lot. So that's my strategy. And back to our point. So how many? I'm really ordering 500 units per item for these 10 products that I just launched. Some people will say, oh, it's not enough. Why you only order 500 units? Some people say that, gurus, or not just gurus, just people that have knowledge or have success in Amazon, have their own strategy, and they are saying, I hear that a lot, that you need to check who are the top competitors. You take the top 3 and you make the average number of sales that they have each month, let's say 1,000. Then you also take in mind your production time. So let's say, you're gonna order 1,000, and then it takes you 30 days to order another 1,000. So you need basically 2 to 3 months worth of inventory in your first order. Why? Because they're saying that so you will not really get out of stock. And why they're saying it? Because there are really launching in a way that is built or doing some manipulations or ways to really rank your product by getting enough units or doing like some tactics by rebate key or things like that, so they can rank the product. But when they lose their rankings by getting out of stock, they are really risking all this work that they do. But I'm not launching in this way. If you saw the video that I am explaining how to launch with 0 reviews and PPC only, then me getting back all these sales would be easy. Now, why I'm only ordering 500 units? Why? I don't want to make money? No, because I'm ordering lower quantities to minimize the risk that I have. I would say that in my business, I have a success rate of 7 out of 10. So 70% of the items that I launch are success. I keep ordering, reorder inventory. And 30% are failures. And that's okay with me. And obviously I will strive to always get better and increase my success rate. But for now, it is what it is. And I have to work with what I got. And I don't want to waste money for these 30% items and order, let's say, 2,000 units and get stuck with so much inventory that I have to break my head where I'm going to liquidate all these items, what I'm going to do with them, how I'm going to get rid of all this stock, spend PPC with ACOS of 300%. And I don't like to do it. I don't want to be in a position that I'm losing. So I prefer to minimize my risk, maybe potentially make lower margin or lower numbers on a new item, like and then be safer. And when I have a hit, an item that is really good, I can order a lot of inventory. Now, sometimes you can have a success with an item that sells 500 units and the lead time is very low, very small, and you can, because it's an item that makes so much money, you can have a production right away. You smell it like in the week, 7 days, 8 days. You see an item that sells 20, 30 units with 0 reviews. This is a good item. It's a home run. You know it from the beginning if you have these numbers. So right away you're going to order a ton of inventory. Not ton, but you're going to order 2,000 units or 1,500 units more on top of the first order. And you're going to really rush the factories. You're going to really push them. Now, sometimes, it's a custom order. They don't have it in stock. It's an item that is customized. You have no choice. But if you have an option, what you can do is just place an order real quick and just ship some like 500 units or enough inventory so you're not going to get out of stock, so you can at least make more money by air shipping. And why air shipping? Because it's worth to you. It's the money that you're going to make by you staying in stock will be worth the investment in air shipping comparing to a sea shipping. So that's the strategy that I'm using, and why I think it's a good strategy to people that don't want really to go all in for new items, or if they are in a situation like me where they have like out of 3, 4, 5 items they have one that is failure, and they don't want to get really stuck with so much stock with inventory and don't really know what to do with it. So that's perfect strategy, I think. Yeah, some items, I had one item actually that was a success, crazy success. 30 items per day, 40 items per day selling with 0 reviews. And then after more and more reviews, it even increased. In like 15 days, I was out of stock. And I was out of stock for a month. Now I came back with stock, and the numbers that I had before are not the same. So many things could really affect or make this situation that I have right now happen. But I can tell that it's very unique. Normally, I get my rankings back because I used to launch it with PPC. Amazon see that I had so much sales velocity for certain keywords, bring me back to their search results, and it should be fine. And, I came up with this strategy when everyone else told me not to do it. So, I feel that in business and on Amazon, specifically on Amazon, you can't really do whatever or everyone else are doing or telling you what to do. Why? Because maybe you're missing something. It's really the quantum leap is where you think out of the box, where you do things that are not traditional. When you try so many things, the failure rate on these things will be higher than if you just listen to everyone else. But we are here after big wins, after really things that I feel that you can still take risks, but calculated risks. And when you think about all possibilities, like here, I'm explaining, I have a strategy. It's not that I'm guessing. I'm telling, I'm going to order $500 because I want to. Because no, I have a thought and processing behind it. So I encourage you really in every aspect, in PPC or in launching or talking with suppliers or with anything that you do. Try sometimes really to stop and think and have a strategic plan and think about all the options that are there without really really taking in mind what other people are saying. That's a tip that I feel that is so important, that helped me in my business to grow and scale that fast. And I'm still not happy with the growth that I'm having. I really want to grow more and be more aggressive than what I am right now. And I'm really trying lately to stop, take some time, really think, okay, what can I do? What can I do differently? What can I do that will make my growth quantum growth, not just normal growth, not just, exponential growth, something that is coming from nowhere, jumping like 10x, from 100K to a million a month, that's how I'm thinking. I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's where I'm aiming to, that's what I'm planning to, and I'm confident that, if I'm gonna put the work, I'm gonna think and execute my plan, it should work. So that's what I'm playing. Another strategy, it's not really related to Amazon, guys, but look, it's still gonna be a private label product under your brand name. But what I'm planning to do and I'm trying to do now with Etsy is ordering like items that are not really modified, just bundling, like taking two items, bundling together, have a nice, great packaging, the same thing like Amazon, great listings, but order only 100 units. Okay, 100 units. Why? Because I want to test the market. Now, I had a way to test the market before I take these 100 listings, 100 units, by creating a fake listing on Etsy. But this can put you in risk, just telling you. Why? Because the plan is to put a fake listing, put images, just a little editing, Photoshop, take photos from the supplier on Alibaba or things like stock photos that they have, do some small editing, upload the listing, create title, simple basic listing on Etsy, and do a little PPC like $5 or $10, see if it's selling. If it's selling quick with a good conversion rate, this is a good item to run after. Order 100 units and test it out in real market. Ship it from your place. Talking about people here in the US. If you don't have a place, ship it to deliver, ship it to a third-party warehouse and have it, selling. After 100 units, if it's selling well, order 1,000, We're all about doing a strategic thing here. Planning and see what works, testing, everything scientific, not just going by guessing or going by, your gut feeling. You have to go by numbers, by data, by information, implement it, and you will grow. So I hope I helped you, gave you some value, understand better the way I'm thinking about my business, the way I operate my business, and it could help you. Now, again, if you like this video, like this, just click the like button, share this video with your friends or anyone that can get, benefit from this video. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.